Welcome to our Wow Brow class. So glad that you're here. Thank you for so many of you already typing your name in the chat. We are wanting to recognize who's on, and you're getting entered into a giveaway. So Amanda's watching. Welcome, Amanda. Welcome, Ruth. Welcome, Edith. And welcome, Mary Lynn. And welcome, Stacy. Thanks so much for supporting Kenzie. So we're so grateful for you. So if you're just joining us, make sure you type your name in the chat. And Kenzie, I'd love for you to start us off. Share a little about how long you've been building your Mary Kay business, why you joined, and what you've loved so far about it.
Okay, so I joined the beginning of this year, and I like how flexible and I can move it around any appointments or anything that I have going on, and it's put a positive side in my life, and I love getting together with Roseanne weekly and hanging out with such amazing women every week.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I didn't know women could be positive, so it is so fun to be around positive women who live their life by the golden rule. I love that. So yes, you've joined in January. It hasn't even been a full year, and that is amazing. Thanks so much for hopping on and helping me with the class. So I'll do a quick introduction of myself. I've been building my business for 16 years. Prior to joining, I was teaching piano and enjoying that part, but in the mornings when I wasn't teaching, I became very bored. And so I was looking for a part-time job, and Mary Kay, I fell in love with the flexibility, the values of the company, God first, family second, career third. I love that there's no sales quotas. I'm more introverted, so that really appealed to me. And just like what Kenzie says, the positive women and the personal growth have been amazing. So we are going to get started with our Wow Brows. And the giveaway today is a brow gel. It's a clear brow gel, and it's very versatile. You can use it on your brows, which I'm going to teach how to do that. You can also use it as a flyaway hair tamer. I don't know about you, but sometimes I have flyaway hairs. And just by barely pushing down, it kind of just helps the flyaway hairs stay down. And yeah, so I use it for a couple different reasons. So, and I want to recognize, Steph is on, Steph Lynn. And then we have Christina's watching. Welcome, Christine, and Ashley. So glad you're here, Ashley. And Araba. Hi, all. Love it. So, okay, so let's pull up our Wow Brows. And so I'm going to talk about the Clear Brow Styling Gel. It's, like I said, it lifts and tames. I love it for my eyebrows because they don't always stay in place. And so it's nice to have something to tame them down. What I do is I actually kind of use it as a primer as well. So I put it on before I put any brow products on to help shape the eyebrows and tame them. And so that one's $16. Then the brow liner, and sorry that my font was it's good in my PowerPoint, but when I put it in StreamYard, it didn't go correctly. So, but this is the brow liner. This is a really great option. Maybe you have sparse eyebrows. I'm getting some feedback, so I'm just going to mute you really quick. So if you have, let's say your eyebrows are not very full, this can help make it look like they're more full by drawing individual hairs, just very gentle brush strokes in there. And we'll talk about eyebrow mapping here shortly. And Kenzie, when she talks about her, she's going to do her eyebrow tint. But I wanted to show you how to use the brow liner. So I have my eyebrows already done for the day. So I just grabbed some eye makeup remover to take off my eyebrow for you guys. So I'm just wearing the tint, and you can see it just comes off with the eye makeup remover really quick, or if you're using a cleanser before bed. So it's really easy to apply, really easy to wipe off when you're ready for it to come off. So with this, so I use the brow tint, but if someone's using the liner, will talk about brow mapping right now. You'll take your product, your liner, and as you're holding it here with your eyeball to the eyebrow, that's where it should start. And then when you have it go through the center of your eye, when you angle it this way, when it gets through the center, that's where the highest point should be. And then the lowest point should be where the eyebrow and the eyelid right there, that angle. So that's where it should end, is if you're drawing a diagonal line from your eye there. So with this one, I'm going to have to use my mirror because it's hard to see there, but I'm just doing light brush strokes. This is our blonde brow liner. And I'm just kind of coloring in, staying within my eyebrows, doing the highest point where it should be, and then coming down. And if you mess up, you just fix it. It's pretty forgiving. And my eyebrows are not very sparse. They're more full, but they are not as dark as they used to be. I don't know. Is anyone noticing when they get older, their eyebrows get faded more? So that's why I love a brow tint or a brow liner for that case. So that is the liner. This is the tint that I had on from this morning. So it just gives a little more definition, and you can fill in places that are sparse. So that's how that works. So Kenzie, teach us about the tint. Teach us about brow tint, and I'm gonna, there you go.
So this is the brow tint. This is like the size that you'd get if you order it, and it comes in 4 different shades. 2 blonde colors, one's darker than the other blonde, and then 2 brunette. So I'm using the brunette, and I like it because it has little microfibers in there, and it makes it just more volumized and like fuller. I already have it on this side, so it goes on pretty easy. It's kind of like what you'd use for putting mascara on, but you're just gonna, this is gonna be interesting.
I know,
Sorry.
I know.
And I'm trying to, so I can see it, and you just kind of just wipe it to wherever you want your lashes, because it kind of keeps your lashes in place.
Your brows, yeah.
And you just put it down. Like, I feel like I have like a little blondness in it, in my eyebrows, and so it just makes it so it's all one color, and it goes on pretty smooth. And that's all I do. And I like it if you get it on your face, it's easy to remove, but it locks in place until you take off your makeup. So I love it. It's probably one of my favorite Mary Kay products.
And that's a good color on you. So brunette is the color you use. Mine is dark blonde is the color I use. And this is what I have on this side. So it's it's fast and easy. Like, I love that you shared that. And great if you have, your eyebrows are more full, but they just need a little more color. So, or you said you have some blonde, so then it's just there. And Steph says, yes, girl. Love it. Oh, so cool. Yeah, brow tint is fantastic. Love, makes life so fast and easy to get ready. And then I'm going to talk about, I already talked about brow mapping. So there's a great visual if you want to screenshot it, if you want to take a picture, if you're watching from your computer, and you can take a picture on your phone or something. But that is brow mapping that we talked about. And that's also good to know when you're plucking eyebrow hairs. Like, you don't want to pluck anything on this side. You just want to pluck eyebrows that are past, like in the middle part. And then also underneath, sometimes have to pluck on the top and nothing past, or don't let anything past that. So, but don't pluck before number 3 and 2. Don't pluck in between 2 and 3, and don't pluck in between 1 and 2. That's a good thing. And I wanted to talk about color, because you might be like, well, what color should I use? You know, you might kind of know, oh, I think I'd like the brow tint, or I think I would like the liner. And Ashley has, I do the tails first, and then I do the front, so the product is a bit heavier there instead of at the front. Cool. I like that. Thank you, Ashley. So if you have lighter hair, for light blonde, you can use the blonde, or even like an eyeshadow. Me and Kenzie were talking about our hazelnut eyeshadow, and we love it. It's a great matte eyeshadow, but you can also use it to fill in sparse brows with an eyebrow eyeliner brush. I should have brought that in, but I left that in my bathroom. You can use the dark blonde to add more definition. I'm wearing just regular blonde. And then you can also add the tint. So that would be kind of like the order if you were to use like your brow gel, your liner, then end with the tint. If you have more silver gray, taupe shades work better. And also, like the strangest thing is our dark blonde, in my opinion, is lighter than the blonde. They're different undertones. I should have brought the other one, but this is the dark blonde, and the regular blonde is more ashy, I feel like. So this has a little more like, not like a red, but it's kind of more richer, but not. The other one for me looks darker. So that's why I like the dark blonde, because to me it looked lighter. So don't know why Mary Kay did that, but, or maybe it's just my own stuff. And then if you have red hair, your eyebrows might be very light or hard to see, and that's when you could use my mom, who's a redhead, she likes the brunette one, the same one that Kenzie's using. She was using the dark blonde, but it just wasn't quite the right color for her, so she switched over to the brunette and was really happy with it. So and you can also use other like eyeshadows, like our Cinnabar eyeshadow that could also fill in if you like to use. And also eyeshadows, like I love our dark one, Espresso, as like an eyeliner. So your eyeshadow could work as eyeliner. It could work as brow tint as you're using the eyebrow brush. And to wrap up, actually, before we do the referral game, Kenzie, let's spin the wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is. So you might be watching because you're wanting to learn something about eyebrows. Maybe you are doing a friend a favor and hopping on, supporting women, right? But if there's a product you're wanting to order, either something Kenzie or I talked about, we have 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you get something of Mary Kay's and you're like, oh, you know what? I tried this color, but it's not matching. We can refund it for something else, or we can switch it out for a different color, or refund your money. And it doesn't cost me or Kenzie anything. Mary Kay backs that up. So it's kind of like a risk-free way to buy, and just make sure you return it within 12 months. So that's our return policy, is 12 months. I think you'll know in 365 days if you like it or not. And so this is a little gift with purchase if you are in the market and needing some brow products, or maybe you're just running low on moisturizer, or as you're putting on your mascara this morning, you're like, this tube is not working quite as well as it was 3 months ago or whatever. We want to do a little gift for you for being on. So we'll spin the wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is. And it looks like, 2 free samples. Cool. So with your order, make sure, remind your consultant and say, hey, because I ordered, I get 2 free samples, and she can let you know what options of samples you can pick from, or you can just say, just surprise me. So we have our, so 2 free samples. And then I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to think about who you'd love to give the gift of a free pampering treatment. Which one of your girlfriends loves to take care of herself, or which one of your friends deserves to take care of herself and she's always taking care of others? This is a fun way to compliment a friend, thinking of the hardest working women you know, the happiest women you know. When you share with your consultant 12 women who would enjoy a free pampering treatment, you're going to get half off a makeup item of your choice. So half off a brow product or half off a mascara. And when you share 24 referrals, you'll get an item for free. And it can be of your choice out of our makeup. Lipsticks, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, not anything from our makeup line. So I'll play some music and give you a chance to think about the friends that you think really deserve a free pampering treatment. And this gives me the chance to get all your names entered in the will, because we're going to do our Clear Brow Gel giveaway here shortly. So we'll give you a minute. Just individually text these to your consultant, or you can write it down on a piece of paper and text a picture of it. You don't need to put the referrals in the chat. So I will switch it over to that sheet and play some music for you. Okay, let me turn off the music and okay. Wow. Oh, and I also checked the Facebook group, and Sherry Fierte. Yes, is that how you say her last name?
I think so. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, she's also hopping on, watching, and supporting Kenzie. So thank you so much, Sherry. So super fun. So before we do the giveaway, I have your names up here. So if you're watching live and you don't see your name, let me know. We can still get you added in, so you can type your name in the comments on YouTube. Or Kenzie, is there anyone you know that's watching that I've missed?
I don't think so. No one's texted me.
Okay. So if you're watching, your name's not on the list, and you're friends with either me or Kenzie, shoot us a text message so we can make sure to add you to this. And we are going to just wrap up, and so you can finish. If you're still working on referrals, keep working on that. You can send those over. That is a huge help to your consultant. Your consultant is in a contest this month to do 15 free facials. Maybe you want to refer yourself. Say, I'm the hardest working woman. I want a free facial. So you can get samples in the mail if you don't live local. We can walk you through the pampering treatment. Your consultant can walk you through. Or if you live close, you can get together for an in-person pampering treatment. That's always fun as well. So either send referrals to your consultant or say, I want to be your guinea pig. We always joke that Mary Kay, the only animals we test on are ourselves. So Mary Kay does not test on animals, but we sometimes act like animals, I guess. That's a joke, but here we go. So I'm going to talk about our bundle and save sheet, and your consultant can text this to you because I know it's kind of tiny, but we can send it to you so you can zoom into it. So we talked about only brow products. So it would practically be its own bundle. And I swear I changed this sheet to a different picture. It's driving me nuts. So anyway, I keep saving the wrong picture in here, but okay. It's mostly for the dash out the door look. I just updated it, and we're not even really talking about dash out the door. So with the eyebrows, the liner is 16. They're all 16, which makes life super easy. So you got your brow gel, 16. You got your brow tint, 16. You got your brow liner for 16. So that would be its own set, $48 if you wanted all three of those brow products. And depending on the color that you are, and your consultant can help you figure that. And that we also have the 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you want to come back for a free facial, we have different skincare lines. We have supplements like charcoal mask, microdermabrasion, or if you want to come try a makeover or come try the brow products. If you live close, we can demo with those in person. They're hard. It's hard to mail. We can't mail samples of brow tint or brow liner, really. So those would have to be in-person appointments if you live local. And then if you don't, it's just a good guessing work and the product replacement if it's not the right match. And then our bundle and save sheets at the top, the Princess, you can pick any 4 sets on this page and get a savings of usually about $20 to $30. And then you get our travel roll-up bag as a free bonus gift. The Princess is $199, so you're basically picking out 4 sets, but just paying $199. The Queen, you could pick any 6 sets on this page, and it drops it down to $299. And then the Cadillac, you can pick any 8 sets on this page, and it drops it down to $399. So And then our best kept secret is our starter kit. And right now it's only $35 to join Mary Kay. There's 5 different reasons I see women start a Mary Kay business. One of them, it's flexible. You can work another full-time job, part-time jobs, lots of different jobs. I was talking to a girl at seminar, and when she started Mary Kay, she was working 3 other jobs. And Mary Kay allowed her to quit all those jobs. And she actually liked some of those jobs, but she was just being stretched too thin. And Mary Kay allowed her that freedom and flexibility to put God first, family second, and then have her career third. So it's $35 to join. So women join because they like the flexibility. They like the ability to earn extra income at their own pace. You can work this business as slow or as fast as you want. You are your own boss. Which is really awesome. When you're going on a trip, you already know she's going to say, yes, you can go. And I am my own boss, but I am also my own employee, and I get to work, and I like what I do for work. And so as the boss, I design when I'm doing what, and as the employee, I get to just follow what I said I was going to do. So it's a great way to increase your own confidence and your own self-esteem when you tell yourself to do something and you do it. So the boss and the employee all at once. And then we also see women join because they're looking for positivity. That was both me and Kenzie, and also more personal growth in our life. And now that I'm over 40, I love 50% off on anti-aging skincare. So I know I'm going to be washing my face the rest of my life. Might as well get 50% off on it. So with the starter kit, it's $35 to join. And something that comes with the kit, but not in the kit, is me and Kenzie. We don't fit in the little box that it comes in, but we're there as that support to cheer for you, to help give you a great foundation for your business. The second thing is when we do order from Mary Kay, we get hand select $4.50 retail. So it's like going to Costco, picking out like $4.50 retail, but then it drops in half because you're getting the wholesale cost. And so you only pay half of that, $2.25. And then you have the ability to mark it up and make 50%, but you also have the ability for your own products to save 50%. And you only have to do that order once a year to remain a consultant. And if it's been a year and you're still good on your products, you don't have to order. You can just go back to being a customer. So the flexibility is nice as well. So that's the 3 have-tos. And we are going to wrap up with our winner. I can't wait to find out who's wearing this brow gel, who's going to win the brow gel. I love this product so much. I actually just opened a brand new one for myself today because my other one I had used up for a few months, and it just starting to feel like there was no more product left in it. So I love a fresh brow gel. So let me add our wheel of names. So text your consultant right now. Let her know. We're going to do 2 drawings today for 2 different reasons. This drawing is everyone who's watching the Wow Brows right now. I have not done the drawing from last week's feet retreat. I was at seminar in Fort Worth, Texas with Mary Kay. And so that was a past recording class. We're going to redo that drawing, and I have all those names ready too. So it's going to be a quick drawing right after this. So you can see live who the winner was from the feet retreat, since that was a past class, which you probably realize because we talked about like Mother's Day gifts. Unless you're like really on top of things and you're thinking about Mother's Day next year, now in August, like if you're that type of girl, I'm pretty impressed. But we did talk about teacher appreciation, which I thought fit really well for back to school. So, and thank you, Christina London. That was our class from back in May when we were talking about Mother's Day and stuff. So that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense to you. And that's probably when you realized it might have been a recording. So let's spin this wheel. Anyone, first of all, check your phone, Kenzie. Do you see any text messages? I don't know where my phone is actually. So, but actually I can just check on my computer. Okay. I don't have any new messages. I'm going to just check the Facebook group once more. Thank you, Sherry. And Arba for watching there, and also YouTube. Any new, hang on, you're muted. Any new messages?
Nope, none.
Perfect. Just wanted to double check because this is probably the most stressful part of my job is making sure the correct names on here, because that is not fun. But I always make it right. Okay. So this is for the brow gel, and let's see who our winner is. Let me write it down. And it's Ruth. Oh, yay. Not the brow. Yeah, the brow gel. I almost thought I was saying brow tint. No, brow gel. So Ruth is the winner of the Clear Brow Gel. Oh my gosh, Ruth. I don't know if you have this, but if you do or don't, I'm sure you're excited to be the winner of that. Now we're going to do another drawing. Woohoo! She says, woohoo. Let's do our other drawing, which is going to be super fast. So these were our guests last week on the Feet Retreat. Ruth again, Amanda, Michelle, Mary Lynn, Tirsa, and Edith. And I think it was Tirsa's birthday last week. Am I right on that, Mary Lynn? I think her birthday was last Thursday and she was watching. That's fantastic. Or her birthday's pretty close to that. So woohoo. Yep. Congratulations. Love that enthusiasm. Yes. And we're going to spin this next wheel. And then next week's class, I can't remember when it's on, but we do one every Thursday at the same time. And we just mix up the topics, whether it's about makeup or skincare. I can't remember. But anyway, text your consultant right now. Her birthday is on August 6th. So yeah, that was last Thursday. So happy birthday, Tirsa. And then last week's drawing, Mary Lynn just won the mini satin hands. So congrats, Mary Lynn. Yep. Enjoy, everyone. Oh my gosh. Amanda, you are so sweet. My heart is just melting with happiness. So thank you. You guys are so grateful. We would not have a business without you. Thank you for supporting your consultant. Text her right now. She gets credit, even if you just watched this and you wanted to learn some tips and tricks, she gets credit for your watching as she's working on doing 15 free facials. So text her right now. And if there's any products that you want to get, the gift with purchase is 2 free samples. Or if you're watching our class last week, it was 10% off. Yes, 10% off. So if you watched last week, we'll let you pick if you want 10% off or if you want 2 free samples. And if you're watching today, 2 free samples. So thank you. So enjoy taking care of you and being your beauty expert. Thank you, Kenzie, so much. I appreciate you. Is there anything you want to say before we say goodbye?
Thank you guys so much.
Yep. Love you guys. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Congratulations.